By the way, I advise a gamepad, but gamepad technically works like this. Yeah, I have a gamepad installed. So I have extracted your game now. I hope. Yes. Let's get started. Let's minimize all that and let's get started. Let's see what happens. It opens. I bet you it will open in the wrong one. Display right. I hope that's correct. Yes. Quality, graphics quality only normal. Should I do 1080, 1090? 1080, yeah. That's even better. How dare you, suit? No, it's kidding. The problem says that it's 2D physics, but I don't have a rigid body on my bullets, but it has a collider. Whoa, this looks awesome, guys. I love the feel of the menu. Project Revolution Beta Demo number 22, January 2018 by Cosmic Misfit Studio trademark. Running at 300, 500 FPS, at least the menu runs well. Yeah, I like this. I wonder if, let's say like this. I'm gonna play this, so for everybody who's new here again, I'm gonna play this as if I would play it normally. Like, yes, because I'm giving feedback, people are gonna shout to me like, click the about thing! You should check it out! There's all the how you play the game! But I wouldn't do that in real life. So I'm gonna see what you're gonna do to handle if I just go play. Or something like, go to game options and help if you don't know something. First off, I'm the type of gamer, I never change controls. And I think I'm not unique in that. We only change controls once it's super frustrating, which is already bad. And secondly, like, if you're like trying to be MLG or like it's competitive. Okay. Ooh, nice intro. This feels good. Very polished. Am I supposed to dodge that guy? Okay, that's shoot. That's also shoot. Oh, and that's another type of shooty. And that's the same thing. Oh, I have like several. Oh my god. Okay, that's the same one as that. And that's the same one as that. Oh. What? What did happen? I pressed Y and it went in. Okay. Oh, it doesn't say your name, but thank you for the follow. Welcome to the company Game Devs, and cheers, dude. Do ya thing. Oh, yeah. So weapon loadout. So I guess you can change the weapon loadout. I'll go with the default one. Y for hyperspace travel. Okay, that's what I just pressed. Prepare for ban, destination EO. So should I just press Y? One thing, you can't see it on stream right now. Let me show it a bit. So let me show the UI a bit. I actually will, yeah, let me adjust the, here we go. Let's move this up. So let me show you what you have here. So we have tech, we have support ship tech, we have ready to build ships, we have 500 to 600 FPS. I guess that is the weapon I've selected, maybe? And something else like my others. There's 3 weapons, and I found the buttons for them already. There's the ammo, which is 17 up top. Means it probably has 17 ammo left in whatever I've selected. Which is kind of weird for a gamepad, because is this gonna show what I previously shot? We will find out. And then on the left side it says shield, and it says armor, which is, again, really clear. I would say that from kind of a visual point of view, I think this is fine, by the way. This makes it a bit crowded. It's a bit crowded here. But let's see how it works in practice. I think these bars are awesome because I think they're gonna be super easy to look at while playing. So I'll put it right here. Oh, is the music too loud? I can lower the music. Maybe they reduce the in-game sound a bit. Your voice is fine now, but the action, it might get bad. Okay. I always shout. Particles? Yeah, you could use particles too for enemies. James, I haven't tried it yet, but I read about it and saw people doing that with their games. Not sure how I'm going to use particles instead of gain object. I think programmatically it will become too complex for me. Yeah, it's because, yeah. I still think you can optimize that. How much will cost you feedback? I want to get my game to stream. It's millions of dollars. No, it's free. It's free. It's free. Okay, let's jump into the game again. So I'll press Y. That's what I'm guessing. Ooh, I really love the aesthetics. Arriving at EO. That's a bit big, but it's good if you sit a bit further away. Battle saucer detected. I'm gonna suck, by the way, at this. I'm so bad at bullet hell games. Oh, so you're supposed to... Oh! So I guess, is tech going up when I... Is tech going up when I collect these? Yeah, it is. So it is blinking, which is drawing my attention, which is awesome. Oh, that was ammo? Okay, cool. Whoa! I checked chat for 1 second, and seems like they haven't breached shield yet. So what was the last weapon? Okay, so that's that one. I think that's not the best weapon. It feels very inefficient. Maybe if I get it upgraded or something. Okay, I need a lot of tech. Tech is my thing. What's that bubble there? It seems like background noise. Like it's not supposed to be interacted with, which is fine. I didn't think so, but I had to double check. Oh, that was a shiny one. So I guess this is yeah. So this is a single stick shooter, not twin. So I can't shoot in an angle. So maybe here, this type of bomb would be really beneficial. So I guess we're supposed to shoot not just randomly everywhere, but we need to hit those boxes, and that's... Whoa, lag. That's supposed to be probably like the weak points. So I wonder... So how do I choose the weapon? Oh, there. So I can see the ammo if I press... Yeah, it's... the ammo is confusing. Is that the ammo of which gun now? Or is it all of the guns? But it doesn't seem to be going down. Or is it only the specials? Oh, it's only this one? Yeah, it's only the bomb. Oh. I'm not really looking at how I'm playing, so... Ooh, it's actually resets... Is that... Is this on purpose? Because when I let go, it just scrolled. I think the dead zone might be too big on the controller. Ooh, looks fancy. What's that? Is that a lot of tech? I love that sound effect. Oh yes, love the juiciness, definitely. I hope it's not too laggy for you guys. What if I press Y? Okay, so Y is to dock. Okay, cool. So yeah, it seems like it sometimes wants to start scrolling like this. Like, I can show you guys. If I go left, and if I go right, it's sometimes the dead zone. It's an old controller, but it's a good test. Like, if you have a new controller, it sometimes can start dragging. So remember to add a bit of dead zone. That means that you don't really expect it to be fully zero. Like I would say a general rule like 0.1 to 0.2. It shouldn't still be moving. Like let's see, it's not that sensitive. It might be just that my game controller is getting really old. When you think of a good name for a game, never. I always hate all my game names, and they always are bad, and then at some point you just choose something and then you either roll with it, and then if it's a good game, you know, it doesn't really matter, everybody's gonna accept the name. Micro Raid. Yeah, this is Drew Van Camp's game, it's super awesome. Sup, drummer boy? Welcome, welcome. Let's now change the weapon. Like, and that's actually a thing. Maybe if the game knows that this is your first time playing, you could have that it doesn't show this weapon loadout. Like, it kind of teaches you. It would just have this enemy carrier ship detected. Y for hyperspace. Like, this is very busy right now. This, like, every font is, everything, all the information on this screen is as important. Like, the weapon loadout is big, bright. The enemy carrier ship detected is big, bright. Prepare for battle is big and bright. So maybe this could be adjusted a bit. But this is really good already. It's clear. Let's say like this, the information structure on the screen is clear. I have no confusion in what I see. I just wish that there was some kind of hierarchy. Like maybe the prepare for battle would be the biggest, and then these two would be a bit smaller. So it would be like an age one, header 1 and header 2 kind of thing. But yeah, I would even hide the weapon loadout. Like you can't change the first time you play. The first enemy, you can't even change it because you could then choose strategically which loadouts you have. That gives you the kind of best tutorial-y feel, like meaning maybe not even the weakest or anything. Ooh, 3D. I love naming games. It's one of my best skills. Like right now, I'm working on finishing Shmup Game 1, formerly known as Shmuppy Shmup, the vertical shoot. I like Shmuppy Shmup, dude. Yeah, you are good at naming games. Okay, space to choose, or ESC when done. Okay, so A to choose. So these are the 3 loadouts. Okay, so probably this changes that one. Okay, yeah. And if I click here, this one moves. Windy Beard with the giant host. Welcome, guys. We're right now looking at Drew Van Camp's game. It's a space shooter, top-down shooter, and has this retro style, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it already. How did your stream go, Windy? Heyo! Sup, dude? Welcome, welcome. The Windy Beard are here to rule. To your rules we do not adhere, flips the table. How dare you! You come here with your buggy mess. Hello, welcome, welcome. Windy Buggy, me, Windy Buggy mess. Remember the spaces. Stream was great. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Today is our game feedback day. Windy Beard, I want to play your game. Did you finish the platforming game already? Because you were doing commissions last stream. Is that already done? Like you finished games like they're nothing. You're like, I make a game per day. No, I'm just kidding. You put a lot of work into those, and they're very polished. Games plus James, play Dungeon Man's, Crash the Star Rare by Windy Beard GameDevCompany. Let's see where it is going. Oh, is that the host chain? So it started with Games plus James, then went to Play Dungeon Man's, then to Crash Star, then to Rare by, then to Windy Beard Games. Interesting. No. Trust me, Dork, I'll lose all the viewers. I'll just be here like, hi guys, and then everybody, who's this guy? Ehans, welcome to the company Game Devs, and cheers for the follow, dude. So here, there's I don't know if you read the Gestalt rules. If you don't, just write Gestalt shape rules or something. Gestalt, there's a Wikipedia page, and I talked about it a lot in the stream. This is not bad, by the way. This is really good already. Like, I can already guess instantly with a look. But if you want to make it even slightly faster to understand that these are rows, there's different Gestalt rules. Like, for example, you have even spacing now between the column and a row. If you add a bit more spacing between them, then you instantly see them as rows. Or if you add a line in between, but that might be too visually cluttery. Another, of course, would be that this is, what is that? Hexagon shape? Is that a hexagon? It's a hex, right? So these could be hex shape. This could be a, without adding any space. And you just have to be consistent. And this could be a round shape. And then this could be a third shape, the last one. Why is this not moving down? Weird. Is that joystick? Maybe. Yeah, this is getting old. I need to change this controller. But yeah, like, the other way would be to have different shapes. Then you can instantly, again, see that all of these are round. Then you start seeing rows again. It's about hardware acceleration in your brain. It's not something... It's very interesting. There's a test that I talked about a lot of in the stream. Like, if you have black text, all black text, and there's one F in that text for pay your respects in the whole text, like it's just a huge block of text. Now, if that text is all black, it'll, like, you have to go through the whole text to find that one F, right? You can already imagine in your head. But if I take F and I color it red, your brain would instantly see it. And then you might ask yourself why. Well, most people would just say it's red. Yeah, well, it's red, of course I see it. But that's because it's your hardware acceleration in your brain, if you think as a developer. So the same thing, from a visual kind of UI thing, if you make it hardware accelerated for me to understand this, instead of I have to use my software, which is really crappy, especially in this brain. Software is like the slowest thing ever. It's gonna be so much better. Double sniper. So I didn't use this. No, rapid quad blaster I kind of liked. Silly stringy sounds awesome. Scatter blaster, maybe. I think beam sounds awesome. Fan grenade. Oh, but there's super beam on this one. And it seems like there's no cost in upgrading this. Lateral grenade, proximity mine. Shockwave sounds kind of good too. Maybe I do beam, shockwave, and just keep the quad blaster. And then let's press. I have to dash. Have a great stream, mate. See you, everyone. Hey, Windybeers, thank you again for the host. And have a good rest, dude. You deserve it. You deserve it. Hey, guys, if you haven't followed Happy Little Rat or Windybeard games before, go check them out. They're super awesome devs. You can learn a lot from them. Björn, a question. Sorry, OBS Dark. How can I find some guys? That took so long. I mean, how can I find some guys to help me in a project of mine? I already have my framework somewhat finished, and now I can make the transition to making the first game. But I may need help. Where can I find reliable help? I know game jams, but in this country I can't find none soon enough. Any other ideas? There's of course, do you have anything about the game? Do you have a pitch? I think before you can even approach anybody, you have to have a pitch and some images. And images you can, of course, commission or ask for. A streamer actually is probably the cheapest. Or, you know, and you can actually sit in stream and give feedback as they draw it. But there's also the TIG forum, TIG forum. If you Google that, there you can ask, but you need that pitch. Then of course there's Discords you can ask around. I think actually in general also just streamers are super easy, because the thing is, when you see a streamer, if you see hardly difficult stream, you instantly can see what is his skill level. And then the only question is, does he have time and is he committed enough? Like, can you get him to commit to that game? Rebel silly string, don't be a fool, select silly stringy. Sounds like good code, Tasty Graph. My brain is RX, it all suddenly makes sense. Exactly. It is. That's how it is. It's how I like to say it. It's basically different parts of your brain. Certain things just go straight through. It's just like your brain instantly understands that this ball is not part of the game. And if it doesn't, there is people who have like suffered brain damage and they can't see things. Like, you will also know that this is a phone. This phone is in front of my face, especially when you see it in real life because it's 3D. That's also hardware acceleration. So there's things that people understand faster. Oh my god. Tasty Graph is gunning for the castle again. Dr. Argus, you gotta be careful. Thank you for the bits, dude. Rip. Take the silly string blocks. I want to see it. Okay, let's go forward. These are my loadout. So B. No. Oh, I'm not in the game? Oh, okay, it did do it. I don't know what I did wrong. I just pressed B. Press Y. Okay, seems to work again. Doing all right. Busy with the light. I read wife. I'm like, Lost Thing has a wife? Yeah, thanks Lost Thing for posting that. Oh, honest that. Oh. Doruk Golson Naglu. Welcome to the company of GameDevs and cheers for the follow. And sorry for butchering your name. Thank you for submitting your game. That was awesome. I definitely didn't suck at that. I don't know, Drew. What is this made in? I don't know if I saw it. Yeah? Unity, okay. Yeah, TIG. There's a link. Lost Thing just... It's actually surprising that how few know about it, even if it's very popular. Okay, so we're back to start again. Let's just... Okay. Okay, guys. Björn's gonna focus for 2 seconds. Oh, you need to go in here. Oh, let's change the loadout at the same time. So I had that one, beam, and shockwave. Okay. Yeah, also if you're working on a game and want publicity, posting on TIG forum is great. A lot of like known games have become known through TIG forum. So once you have the first, like you've written like 2 paragraphs of your game, and you kind of have some cool images is very important. Like have some really cool images. Okay. Whoa, did the shield go all the way down from that shot? That's insane. I think always these first levels, you should spend as much time teaching me things, like how things work. So sometimes even having it too easy where just one enemy comes in is super awesome. Because that's an opportunity to teach the player how to play things. Like, oh, I didn't know that if it's a green bullet, it's gonna freeze me for 5 seconds or something. It's a bit scary to be up top. Let's try the... Whoa, okay, that is awesome. I like that a lot. I thought this would be wider, but maybe there's another beam? Who agrees with me, Razarak? I agree with you. How long did it take you to come to this stage? Like, how long has this been in development? Wonder if this will work. Oh, I can't use this? I can only use this one? Am I out of bullets? So that's of course a risk that I should know about, that certain things requires bullets and others doesn't. Whoa, lag again. Seems like there's a certain point where it lags there. So I guess this is one of the free. So maybe the first weapons are free and after that it requires bullet management? I don't know. Okay, we're getting bullets. Let's see if this works. Which one was it? This button. Whoa. Because that goes through walls, right? So I can much faster finish this guy. That's why I needed to shoot, yeah, and that's the energy bar. Okay, okay. Is that a VHS tape? I've been working on this game since October 2015. Oh, so every 2 years, but only part-time, so 1,500 hours? Really nice, dude. You can see the polish. Again, it's not always about speed, it's about polish and creating the right game feel. Nice explosion, yeah. Sorry, my internet sucks. Don't worry, my internet sucks too. I need to get a dual. It's an audio cassette. Ah. Hey, I was at least on the right direction. I think a lot of people, if you're under 18, you probably had never seen that before. You just see them as the silly, weird icon from the past. What do you think, guys? Should the background has to pan left and right with the ship? I think it's right, but something about it doesn't sit right. Oh, honestly, I'll take a look in the next level. So this was actually, when you go change, there should be communicated. I don't know. I'm guessing that these two don't require bullets, but when you go right, these start requiring bullets. How are you visually, or how are you communicating that to me? Do I have to test every one? Because this one was free, right here, the rapid sniper, but the beam is not. I think I'm gonna switch. I really like the shockwave though, but I want to see the super beam. And super sniper. Let's do all the super ones because, hey, super sounds awesome. But yeah, somehow to communicate which ones are free, because the quad blaster seems to be free. I don't know if the silly string and the scatter blaster is free though. It's kind of hard. I don't know how you would communicate that. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Text is always the worst. Like, text is always the easiest and the most clear, but it also is the worst because it creates a lot of, you know, visual clutter. That's how it goes. I call my first project at 3 months, as I could see it was gonna just go on, and otherwise we'll come back to it when I learn more. Exactly. And you might sometimes come back to when you have a bigger team too. Like, I don't never say I kill projects, I say I freeze them. That means that I might not even use any of the source code, but that doesn't mean that a lot of the time the idea is not bad, the execution might be, or the timing might be wrong. Okay. Last time I just died very fast here, so I need to really be awake. So we're at E1, okay? So let's... I wonder if you could just push me here so I would have more time to react. But I don't guess. I guess it shouldn't be too easy to play this game. Oh, I can't use the super things right now. Let's see if the sniper... Oh, this is free. The super sniper is free. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shield. I wonder if there's any shield upgrades I could get. Like, is there any upgrading that isn't free? Okay. Whoa! Did those just teleport in? Or was I sleeping for a microsecond? Okay, I haven't gotten any bullets in a while, so let's see how far we have to go. So imagine if I... Maybe the top gun is always free. That way you'll never get blocked where you don't have free... Oh, I need those bullets. Because I want to test... Oh, crap. I can't shoot sideways. Whoa. Okay, I want to really try the super beam now. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's cool, man. I like the geometric shapes you've been using. Okay, maybe we have... No, 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 no super... Oh, we need those bullets. Okay, now we might have enough. Do we have enough for, the beam? Okay, something big is coming. Oh my god, guys. Something big. Okay, where am I supposed to shoot? Let's see. Okay, maybe there. Whoa! Okay, that created a bit of a lag. Remember, guys, I'm streaming, so just because it's lagging on my computer. Do I have to? How long? How far? Okay. So I guess that's not gonna kill it. It's just to take out the guns, so I don't have to move. Oh my god. I made it very difficult for myself. It's kind of hard to know where... Do you take damage? Oh, you don't take damage from... Of course. I keep playing like you can't hit the walls, but you actually can. I don't know why. I kind of have the tendency to avoid this black. Really wish I could get more... Oh, the small health bars are very clever. They're a bit hard to see from time to time, but that's fine. Do I have to actually shoot those? Or is that optional? Do I just have to take out the energy core there? Seems like that. Whoa, okay, that's super stupid. Those are like homing ones. I don't want to die, though. How punishing is this game? Like, if you fail at killing a boss, do you go all the way to the start? Or do you reset the level? That's another thing. Like, you don't have lives in this game. So is this, like, harder than Dark Souls? Thanks, Dark? The slowdown... The slow zoom out on a boss is cool. Since yeah, that's definitely... That kind of hypes them up. It's like, hype master! Something kind of drawing? How are you, Mark? It does not tell you, but in future it will tell you. Okay, I don't know what I was saying. The giant enemy carrier ship was originally designed to hurt you if you collided with it, but I removed the melee collision to focus on bullets only. So it's a relic previous design idea. We'll update the ship to communicate safely to fly over. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad... Like, here, you're concise. Like, you're not here either. I'm not colliding with this either. Oh, here, look. You have parallax on the ship, but you don't have parallax on the background. You might want to go through your parallaxing script just to check that it's really correct. It doesn't feel wrong, but sometimes if you don't have enough layers, it feels flat anyway. I mean, if I look at a star, it doesn't move at all when I sideways. Because we discussed this in chat. But that's fine. But yeah, the consistency is important. I don't know how you would communicate that you can fly over these. Maybe by adding a bit of shadow. But then again, that would be weird in this type of game. When you're in space, when there's no light. I like to create drama. Yeah, definitely. I love. Don't screw up that zoom and that sound. I mean, that's like Star Wars, right? You hear doom, 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 doom. Before you see the character, you're already like, and that's the same thing feeling there. You just hear, you're like, fuck. And that's exactly what you want to do. I'm gonna change the loadout because I didn't like that. This Proximity Mine sounds cool. Let's try that. This doesn't really matter. I really don't like. For me, these are like beam is just a lesser super beam, and it's weird that this is the same thing, but it's on a totally different track. So I could have a beam and a super beam. Proximity Mine sounds useful, maybe. It again depends how powerful this is. But let's try it. We need to give stuff a try. You can fly over ships, just now. Yeah, put 5 pop-ups every 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds. Oh, asteroid field. Scan for. Oh, that was a bit fast. Oh. I don't get tech from those, okay? Oh, I love this change of mode, change of pace. It would be interesting. I wonder if I'm gonna. Oh, there's gonna be enemies. That's. Oh, tech. I wonder how the asteroids are gonna change the gameplay with fighting enemies. I have to dodge them, and I don't get any reward for shooting them. Which I will only then. I guess the best strategy is to think about like only shooting them if they actually pose a threat to be in the way. Because actually, when I shoot them, those red things damage me, right, too? Yeah, it does. So it actually becomes harder when you shoot them sometimes. Because the scattering red pieces might be harder to dodge. Like, right now, it's really hard for me to go right. So actually, the game is about not shooting the asteroids, maybe. Then again, an enemy could hide behind it. Let's try it for a moment. Like, let's try not to shoot too many asteroids. Oh, you have a bit of suction on the... Yeah, that's cool. I was gonna look at that. Oh, and I do have 3 lives there. How did I last time die so fast? Or did I lose life? Drew Van Cap, I've not been following, but maybe you can watch the VOD or something. That was easy. That felt a bit too easy. But, I can see now there's 3 ships there on the right side of the screen on this level. So I guess I had lives. But I have to admit, last playthrough, I didn't know when I lost a life. Maybe have a bit of a something to... I don't know what you would do, but you definitely missed it. Because last playthrough, I died just suddenly. So I don't know when I lost all 3 lives. I didn't even realize I had lives until now. So I don't know. Maybe I didn't have lives. Maybe that's something you earn. But you know the answers to these, but I'm letting you handle it. If you shoot asteroids, they become dangerous to enemies too. Oh. It's kind of a risk-reward thing. And that's really smart, Rubencamp, because, again, it's applying... Let me get in my stack of game design books. So, again, my favorite lens here is... or one of my favorite things this book talks about is you should have 2 routes. A high-risk, high reward, or a low risk, low reward. And that's actually something that is in these type of games, but not as often. And that's the kind of interesting. If you could make it like shooting an asteroid is a high risk, high reward. Let's say you destroy it with an asteroid piece, maybe there's an additional reward. Something that the player knows that it's additional reward. But if you don't shoot them, it's like low risk, it's easier, but you don't get the rewards that you would do if you did shoot the asteroids. Because there's different players, and this is kind of to think about all of them. Yeah, game design lesson time. No. I'm not gonna jibber jabber too much of that. We don't want to slow down the game too much. But that's things to think about. So we had the proximity line. I have to again look what it was. Oh. Whoa! I do not... Okay, I love proximity mine already. Oh, they can shoot it though. Oh, did it explode? Whoa! Armor low. Okay, now I definitely felt like I'm gonna die. Okay, please take out that guy. Maybe some visual indicator before they shoot that laser, like... Because that came too fast. Like, that was like... First time I met those guys, it was kind of unfair. It's basically like... Because it goes with 0 seconds across the level. Oh, you have a slight white star there. I think it doesn't visually communicate what it's gonna do too well. Like, I would do the same line, but with a very faint transparency, and you can make it sputter, like it's charging, and then it goes boom. That way I instantly know what's gonna do, even without teaching. Oh, now I died. Again, I see it visually, so that's not a problem. And oh, that was cool. I really wish I had the shockwave right now. Is that gonna hurt me, by the way? Well, we'll find out soon. Or not at all. Do I press it again to make it explode? Oh, it's a proximity, so it's not gonna... Yeah, so I would make the visually just different. I could see you put a small white star on top of it. Visually, I don't have time to focus on that. Plus, if you made it like... feel like it's charging up. Or you can make it glow, and then kind of have this... It doesn't need to go through even the whole thing, but you can see kind of a slight line start to form before it goes... It would add to the coolness and the polish, and it would really, like... It would definitely communicate instantly, like, what's gonna happen. And yeah, it makes the game 5% easier, but I don't know. How are my biceps not huge? Who said they're not huge? No, just kidding. I lift books all day with my brain. Yeah, these are some really cool books. They actually discuss a lot about, like, game feel. Like, one of my favorite books is game feel one, because this is what most people are missing. It's game feel. Sup, Stanka? Welcome, welcome. What about medium risk, medium reward? You could have that, but you don't really need it. That's, again, from a point of view of... I know you're joking, by the way. But to answer also for the people who are like, maybe he's right. Maybe Oliver has a point. So one thing to think about, like, is that you have the biggest spectrum with just 2 things, and that's only 2 things you need to code versus 3 things. And it might become arbitrary, the choice, if you have too many choices, because it's like, I don't know which one is the best. So usually, keeping it a bit like black and white might be good. It's Björn. Yeah, with an O with the 2 dots on. It's very important. Guskul! I don't know what that means. I've finished cooking. Hey! No. Guskul? Guskul? I don't know what those are. I'm from Finland. Not from, wherever. I don't even know what that is. Theodrol, welcome. Hello? Welcome, welcome. Sorry if I'm missing chat. I'm trying to focus on the game feedback. But if you write Björn with the dots, or GameDevCompany, it highlights in the chat, and I'm more likely to read your message. And I might still miss it. You start with single ship, you earn more ships. Thank you, okay. And that was fine, so forget that. That was fine. I just didn't know you start with one. But that also, that when you start with 1 ship, you actually don't communicate that you have lives until you earn them. And it should be maybe then the reverse is true, that you don't communicate well enough that I've earned ships. Like, there's not enough, like, you earned a ship, and then it goes or something. No Björns with a slash. We don't want to kill Björns. Or do we? Maybe we do. I like that asteroids thing. It's not as expensive as it's not as expensive as shockwaves. I feel like that's good. Again, this is arbitrary. I don't really care about this gun. Maybe we should do... Should we do rapid sniper and try the silly string? I kind of like the quad blaster because it's like... I love anything that does that. Should we do scatter blaster? Silly string just sounds like fun. It sounds hard, but it sounds fun. Let's do that. Alright. You got it. Bjorn. Looks Turkish to me. Who doesn't know Turkish? I don't know. Non-Turkish people? Whoa! Is this the silly string one? Yeah, it is. Oh, it curves. So this is actually scattering. I thought it would be working somehow differently. Whoa! This actually has a bit of kick. But it only kicks on the ship, not on the whole screen. Like, the UI doesn't react to that in the world. Definitely screen shake, guys. Add more screen shake. Not much. Keep it calm and have an option to turn it off. Have an option to turn it off. I think these tech bites don't despawn, which is cool for a new player like me. I really like that. I hate when they despawn really fast. But I know there's hardcore. Maybe that's when you put it on hard mode. It's like, I played on hard mode. Oh, armor low. I died. So am I invincible? Yeah, I am. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die if I don't start. I really like this proximity mine. It's when it goes too much. I can do Björn too. I just like the show. Silly string. I don't know. It doesn't use again the bullets usage. My God, I can put so much proximity in my. But they actually are not triggered by the boss. Or are they? Yeah, they are. So let's just take this fool down before we die. I don't really need to take down the guns, except I would get a bit more bullets, but... Yeah, screen shake, dude. The audio is awesome. I wish I could have it a bit louder. I wish I could actually just adjust from here. Yeah, it's super polished. Again, remember guys, if you submit your game and your game is not this polished, I'm not gonna be as... I'm always picking at the biggest stuff I can find, right? I'm picking at the biggest stuff I can find. In this case, the biggest stuff I can find are tiny crumbs. So I'll pick up tiny crumbs because I try to, you know, burn with the dots. Exactly. Yeah, so I try to pick those. So if your game is, you know, less polished, I'll just, then maybe it has a bigger thing that I'll be like, oh, well, how you thought about this? And again, remember guys, this is your guys' games. I'm not gonna start, you know, suggesting, oh, what if this was dinosaurs instead of spaceships? I try to stay true to the game and try to make it, like, give a suggestion in that direction. And if the direction I'm suggesting is not your thing, remember, you can always use your own brain. You can think, why did Björn say that? I don't want to fix it like he said because he's a doofus. But maybe I could fix it like this because this is how I like it. So it's still your game, and I'm not sitting here because I hate people who give feedback and they're like, they kind of take ownership of your game. And then you're like, well, this is still my game. Like, I don't want it to be a dinosaur game. I mean, I understand that you like dinosaurs. Where should I add version number? It's really early. I want one so people can see in video and screenshots. Guys, you can click that and maybe help Oliver. I'm not going to open it right now as I'm middle of the game. It's feedback, not demands. Exactly. I mean, I understand if you're set as a developer and you're just a gamer, but still, it's more useful if you're trying to be constructive. Definitely more dinosaurs. I've been trying to say to Drew all the time and all the devs, more dinosaurs. Kappa. Okay, the proximity mine is still my favorite. The string thing, cool. Let's change to the scatter blaster. Rapid fire was good enough to manage, but I definitely felt like the quad blaster was better. Shockwave's just too expensive. I think this is a good one. I would like to try the lateral grenade, but I don't want to screw myself over too much. This is a lot of research the gamer has to do to see how all these work. Maybe you had a tutorial or demo. Unknown enemy. That screen is a bit too fast. Oh, I don't have... Oh! I noticed I didn't have bullets and I was planning some... Okay, I'm dying. My God, it wants me to die. The game wants me to die. Awesome. It definitely is like, I don't have more levels. I need you to die now. Oh my god, these proximity mines are awesome. Because they only take 1 ammo, and they can take down like 100 people. This scatter blaster feels better than the stringy gun, because the stringy gun was a bit hard to control. This has the same benefits, but a bit easier to control, in my opinion, for my playstyle. And the silly strings weren't silly enough, guys. Whoa! That guy shot me from behind! How dare he? Cheater. Whoop! Lag. Seems like there's lag spikes. I guess it's when you spawn in something. Okay! It's time to get killed! Okay, maybe I should stand here. Whoa! It's a bit hard to estimate where those are gonna come, but... Oh my god. Proximity mine! I'm just gonna stay here in the middle and wait for those proximity mines to... Oh my god. I'm becoming so small. This is awesome. Okay, now let's... Oh, but those hit the black thing! Cheaters! Cheater! Cheater! You have collision on for the proximity mine, so I can't use it against the bosses efficiently. I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair. The scatter blaster is really good for this because I can stand here in the middle now. Again, it's very just takes us very long to take down those. Oh, but there's 4 cores. Oh, great. What was my other thing? Oh, I don't have ammo anymore. It should say, you don't have ammo, you don't have ammo. That could be, so I don't have to visually look. You can also tell with sound that, oh, you're out of ammo. When you press the button and you're out of ammo. Then again, I also noticed it doesn't spawn the thing, but sometimes in the grand scheme of things, you don't have time to even look. Don't I have something better? Is this more effective? I think that one, it doesn't do a lot of damage. Yeah, a bit of screen shake, guys. Just a slight bit. And really spend time polishing that screen shake until it really feels... So it doesn't feel like crap, because... really strong, crappy screen shake feels bad. Really good screen shake, you can even have it, like, insanely strong, like what Nuclear Throne does, if you want to. But I don't think you need that type of thing, but just a slight bit. I really like how you use... Visually, this is... I love it. Very, very consistent, very good. I'm kind of addicted to this. I have a hard time stopping. Sorry, guys. I know I should move on to the next game. Oh, those drop destroyed some boss turret work. Yeah, I did, but it didn't go. I thought that it would take, like, some of them would take out the first turrets and then the next one would. But, I mean, it's fair. I was just trying something. Let's go back to Quad Blaster. Maybe double sniper? I don't know. The thing is, I have no idea of which one does more damage. Maybe when you select one of these, it could tell you up here where there's empty. If you're not going to add more guns, you could have a small info box that tells you about the gun. Like, medium damage. Like, maybe you can have like this. You know, in car games, it tells you the damage, the rate. Like, it has just a bar that tells you. That would be really cool. Then I could know. The music is getting really... Oh, and it's time-based. It's not reward-based. The respawning of health. Oh, that's interesting. Uh-oh, not these guys again. Those are my, like, weakness. Oh. Yeah, that's another bank camp, I think. Is he also making games? Yeah, please post the right Twitter. Don't have people follow the wrong Twitter. Whoa! You see, I used that asteroid tactically to not get hit by that. Yeah. These guys are assholes. I don't really know why I'm killing them. Is it just for the tech? I don't know what to use tech for. Am I stupid, or have I noticed something? Oh, that's good reason to also kill those. What? How dare you come and shoot? Or is it just an auto upgrade when you get Trek? Like you just get stronger? Because I feel like these don't deal as much damage like they did when I first met them. Oh! Armor loop! Just as I said. Oh. Oops. Whoa, I'm gonna get killed. I'm gonna get killed! Yeah, I sucked there. I so love these mines. Favorite weapon trademark. But it's good. You should players should feel like, oh, this is the weapon I like. Oh crap! I didn't have time to go there. Mission failed. Okay. Game over. How do you deal with this? How are you rewarding me now, or not rewarding me? How well did I do? I got to Eve something? Yeah, definitely remember to reward me. Let me tell me something about how I did. And maybe compare to what I did before, or other people online if you have a high score. But definitely don't just leave me like that, because again, now when I start, I guess I'm starting from E0. It would be interesting if it also remembered my loadout from the previous game. That way I don't have to choose it every time. Is this E0? Yeah. So definitely, if you're gonna reset me all the way to back, I want to know how much better did I do. Is it like, oh, you got only to 50 tech this time, last time you get to 70. Because otherwise, why would I play it again? I would have to keep mentally check like E3, and they all seem a bit similar. And this is very punishing. Like even Dark Souls, even if people say Dark Souls is the most punishing game in the world, they usually don't reset. Like if you die in Dark Souls, you don't lose all your equipment, all your levels, and go all the way to the back. You actually don't lose anything. You just have to walk again. Yeah, Nuclear Throne is awesome. It's a good reference. Yeah, that was the last level. But hey, really cool game, dude. Really cool. Is there anything else? I said already that this side of the UI seems a bit crowded. Maybe you could take some of it, like one thing. Support ship tech. I don't know what that means. Ready to build ships, which I guess means that I could build more lives. I don't really know how the tech works. Like what is tech? It may be used for support ship. I don't really know how that works. And it's a bit hard, like I would have to watch a video of me playing to figure that out. Like if I'm watching a Let's Play video, I probably could figure it out because I can see what's happening and I don't have to think about playing at the same time. You're playing a major pivot in the games. I haven't had a chance to provide all the quality of life later. Okay, cool. I just wanted to mention it. I'm not going to get stuck on things, I hope. Sometimes I do, but you've been responsive, so on the chat messages. So yeah, I won't hang myself up on small things. I wish you would have seen the FPS so you could use it for quality, like when it lag spiked and stuff like that. Maybe it's spawning a lot of objects in at one time. You might want to think about maybe spawning it in parts or something. I don't know. Depends on how your spawning system works. But yeah, if it's mid, but this is already really cool. Because again, what I always preach, which I do preach a lot, and it's a very important thing, is like just playing this. Remove the ammo, remove the tech, remove the support ship tech, remove the health, everything. Just flying around and just shooting should feel good. It should feel like which it does already. So. And that's very important. It should feel toy-like. It should feel like I have a physical object that has, you know, weight. It has, you know, it's a thing in a space, and I'm controlling it. I'm controlling with this, and when I turn, it feels like it's actually moving in space. It's like, and then when I'm shooting, it's like really feeling like I'm powerful. That is an actual laser traveling through space, and that's what you need first. Everything else comes after. That said, of course, to have a really cool game, if just this toy, you're gonna play for it like 3 seconds. Fidget spinner, 3 seconds. Okay, now I'm bored. I'm gonna put it down. But when you add then what you have here, the ammo, the tech, all these cool things, and the ammo swaps and all that, you will. That then brings the retention that I will play for 3 seconds, like over and over again, because I get new things, I get new upgrades, I get new levels, all these things you built in. Good job, dude. This looks really good, yeah. 5 out of 5. But only 9 out of 10. No, I was kidding. No. This is really good. I think for where the state you are at, which I'm guessing, like from what I've seen, this is really, really good already. And I'm very sure that some things, I can see the things that you just thrown in, and they're placeholders, so I might have mentioned some of them, but that's just to, maybe you can use it to verify your idea. Anyway, the previous concept game involved a map screen you could freely explore, not a linear set of levels. The game used to remember your progress and unlock hidden areas. Still something you could use, maybe. Like, not the map, but you could still have hidden areas, but you just implement them differently. How to simulate a game? Yeah, exactly. That's the... Right there is the... some weird design game. That's an awesome nickname. Yeah, so that's the link. Just click it there. Submit it. It's going to probably go to next week, because you always have to before the show, so I have time to download it. Oh! There is actually info when I press ask. That looks cool, dude. I like this menu. Q to quit. Okay. Thank you, Drew, for submitting. Hope you resubmit. Remember, this is not just a one-time show. Like Realio submitted 3 times. I can see the progression, and it feels like I'm like the test or QA team of, you know, Realio or the other people who submitted several times. And that way I also, my quality of my feedback hopefully improves, because I get more and more, because I see the first version, the second, the third, I start seeing a direction which probably helps me, and I know it helps me give better feedback. No problem, Drew. It's awesome. Thank you for submitting your game, dude. I know it's not easy. It's sometimes I feel like if I could choose, I would never show my game to anybody ever. It's like, no, please. But I know it feels bad, but that's the only way to evolve as a game designer or developer or anything, is to put it in hands. You're making this for somebody else, and if you never give it to somebody else, if your aim is to be a known game designer, or if your aim is to make it just a fun game that everybody loves, you have to put it out there, because in your brain everything is perfect. In your hands, you have nothing to solidify your thoughts. And sending here is one way. Sending it to getting on, like even going locally and giving it to people, like, hey, here's a laptop, here's a gamepad, do you have 5 minutes? But remember also, there is a difference. For example, I'm my game designer myself. I will give different type of feedback. And also remember, if you give it to your mom, she might not be the target audience. Anyone you're welcome to test this game right now. It's up as a free demo. Hey, please link the game. Drew Van Camp, please link the game in the chat. And you guys know where to message if you have any ideas or feedback. Or if you just love the game, go and tweet at Drew Van Camp on Twitter. Miner Spark, welcome. Hello. Sorry if I missed anything. Sorry if you said hello, I didn't see it. That took some while. That took much longer than it was supposed to. So, who's next in the queue? So that was Drew. God, we have so many cool games already. There we go. And next we have James Devs. Yeah. Drew, I forgot to read your description. Crap. Let's read it fast before we move on. So there was a Project Revolution working title like a REVO, a neon ship arcade shooter. And this is your first game, dude? To finish a game, your first, and you're working all solo. Dude, this is really good. This is really good. Like, I would say, just get that, like, I think it's 80% there, 70% there. Just get it over the hump. I know you might think it's 50% there. And I know that feeling, or 30% there, but trust me, you're not that far off. Just keep on developing, and then just keep on. Like, you already have an awesome following, so just keep submitting it, keep listening to their feedback, and your game will be awesome.